As we hit a quick little pause. A bit cold, says Watson. It's
time to put on your sweater, you know? Oh, your jacket.
It's not time zone, of course, as we just take a look at all of our facets.
Are you disappointed?
No, not really. In fact, I'm pretty excited to see Ricochet 2 on a mid lane snap. I haven't seen it myself. Seed money for Kataomi. He buys brown boots for himself and the Ring of Protection. Of course, no one, especially not 33, he's definitely not ever going for Spirit Wolves. It's the regular one for him. Really no surprises at all. Like, just super standard facets, I have to say. Dying Light, I think, is the only thing is worth pointing out for Fishman, really. As, like, you know, that hero, I think, still has a little bit more of a choice in games.
But haven't we seen, like, mostly Dying Light? Like, at least for the games that we've been watching. I feel like...
Yeah, we have, but mostly Phoenix has been banned, right? So, I think in this game, this is a game where I would actually argue that maybe the... I forgot what the other one was called. The Sunray one is good. Because, well, you've got Chrono, you have Gravity Well on DM, who reduces overall damage taken, and you also have Time Walk, right? So I feel like, for me, this is like something that only plays much more to the benefit of your entire lineup.
Yeah, it's a valid reason to get the other facet this game.
The battle begins.
But, you know, either way, I think, like you say, I'm coming around more to kind of the laning impact you're able to have as Fishman. He's not going to catch that wolf. It's much too swift. Runes 2 apiece, as Entity will just claim the bot 2 runes. Liquid with a really cute play. In fact, you still have both supports lingering in the mid lane area. Boxy. Hello. He pops out and says hello to Kataomi, and Sania is still up here as well, rotating to the lane.
Here? Okay,
Yeah, they're going to rotate.
I thought they were trying to do something here.
Me too. Maybe they're trying to force a tri-lane. I don't know if that really... I mean, they have an ET. Fishman, he's dead. I don't know what he was thinking, honestly. His positioning just made a bit of a mistake.
Hoodwink Dota, sir. Gotta respect Hoodwink at level 1.
I agree, but he was playing like he had Icarus Dive. Just a mistake.
Yeah, a very big one at this point. At least did he actually block? He's not even gonna be able to block the camp because he died, you know. So it's gonna be a camp. Oh, actually, he already pre-blocked the camp. Never mind, he has a sentry there early.
Ah, okay. I mean, that's something then, at least. Top lane, they're also brawling here a little bit. A lot of potential damage coming through as well. Between, well, just all the physical damage, right? Especially when the Eidolons do level up a little bit more. Whenever Enigma takes more than 350 damage, he spawns an Eidolon next to him. They grant less experience and gold. Interesting. Okay. Oh, nice. That was actually kind of clever from Insania. He abused the creep aggro there to deny the range creep. He just stayed in the camp and knew that the creep aggro range, given that they have vision, is actually pretty generous, especially on range creeps. So Kataomi with a half skip. Missed out on the important creep anyway.
Yeah, he's also gonna try to do a half pull here. Okay, he gets 3 creeps.
Fishman dies again, by the way, down bottom. Again, just doesn't have Icarus. He's just a little bit too aggressive in this lane. Honestly, not really respecting how much damage. Watson's a very nice tree cut there, denies Boxy a follow-up.
Sometimes I think that you're just going to this and you see a Lycan and then you're like, oh, the Lycan can't kill me, you know. But because of the Hoodwink, the power of the Hoodwink alone, whatever hero there is in the lane with her can actually just have so much damage and kill threat on you.
It's going to be a bit of an issue if he continues to kind of bleed in this lane any further.
Yeah, he's going to get level 2. I don't think we're going to see him dying again after he gets level 2. Just 1 creep away. But Lotus is going to be on the way. 30 seconds.
Yeah, Wave's pushing here for Radiant, but 33 is eager to try and push it back the other way, and with the Wolves will be very successful. In fact, he's trying to fight while Fishman still is only level 1. There it is, finally level 2. There's Watson really holding on to that time walk. He's got enough regen here. 33 really wants to force it out from him as they have securely, you know, zoned away Entity from being able to contest that first Lotus. Who got it up top lane?
33 tried to block the camp with his wolf there, just couldn't get it on time there. So this is going to be a saving grace for Fishman. Now he's able to have his pull camp, a small camp to pull. He's going to kind of salvage his lane a little bit. It's tough, you know. Phoenix, early levels and your carry spaces wide.
Yeah,
You can't
and
really
I mean,
provide any assistance to you.
unlike a lot of other lanes like that have a ton of physical damage, this is a lane where even your fire spirits aren't going to be that much of a help. You know, you think about playing Phoenix into, like, I don't know, just an example, an Earthshaker Slaughter lane. Very dangerous. Don't get stunned. Don't let them come in with the auto attacks. But you've got some counterplay with fire spirit slows. That's not going to cut it versus a Hoodwink. She just throws an acorn at you and it's like half your HP every time. In fact, here we go. Fishman. No, they're not going to throw an acorn here.
Yeah, it's because you have low armor, so you can never really fight into the Hoodwink.
Exactly.
Acorn just kills you so much.
DM gets the TP away top lane in time. By the way, ET players, right now, this is the meta. If you want to try and play ET or learn him a little bit more, this is certainly the right kind of meta to do it in. This hero feels really good right now, I have to say. Like,
Very good at securing the lane, very good at doing damage in a team fight, being useful, and you scale so well into the late game. He kind of gives you everything except catch.
Yeah. Well, even then, he's something. He gives you vision, if not catch. The catch isn't great, though. I would agree with you.
Not reliable. Okay, he has stun, but it's not reliable.
Yeah.
You know,
well, it's not even
compare that
stun,
to-
really, either. I give
it
you.
is,
I mean, he's asleep.
It's a
He's
sleep.
too-
Okay, fine. It's a sleep.
He's
man. You want to
old,
get
don't you
technical.
know? Oh, and
He's a
he's more than happy to let this stacking continue. He's going to get a ton of damage on this next Astral Spirit. Fishman getting aggressive, throws the blood grenade here at Boxy is down bottom. They are trying to take a fight here. Fishman, he's going to be just fine. But Boxy, I reckon he escapes here. And in fact, Fishman, he might just end up dropping 33-6 more wolves on him now as he continues running down his man in the body blocks. Nearly flawless here as Fishman. He's got absolutely no way out. Death number 3 for him as Boxy is going to be able to escape. No problem.
Yeah, this is such a hard game for the Phoenix here. Still level 2, not level 3. 6 minutes.
Insania has plus 143 damage. Holy moly, with the Swarm Beetles. DM, was that full HP when that time that started?
Yeah, and even with the howl at night. Yeah. This is very, very scary. I mean, their lineup is just built to be online at this stage, you know. In the first night time, they're going to be really, really powerful with the Lycan. And the game is already going to be beginning for Liquid. Whereas for Entity, they're going to need a while before they get their game started. You know. This is going to be a good start.
He's got plus 200 damage, but unlucky for him, he's going to not be able to put much of it to use. Careful here. No one in a bit of a pickle. But Boxy's unable to do much other than that one bushwhack. So they get a kill at least onto the ET to stop him from... Well, actually, who's going to farm these stacks? I guess no one will.
The Snapfire. Why not? Snapfire with the
a level 2 scatter
Ricochet.
blast. Yeah, okay, there you
The
go.
Shredder. He's going to clear with the Shredder.
Oh, yeah.
With the Acid Spray. I got most of it.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yep. Boxy
So they're
and
coming in for the
Zania.
rest.
They're going to come and invade. They're
They can't
underneath an
really
observer
steal it
ward.
as well with their heroes. Yeah, they're going for the Wisdom Rune here.
This is a nice play. Katomi uses the rest of his mana now as the kiss is raining on down. Mickey does not have up to level 6 here as Boxy, he doesn't get the Wisdom Rune either. Goes the way to DM. Insania at least able to trade away for Insane. Make that Katomi. Fishman gets the kill onto
Oh, the Fire Spirits!
DM.
Stopping the right click.
Oh, Nisha. He can't. No, he has that last shield crash. I don't think he's going to die here. In fact, Fishman, no. Actually, with all these Eidolons, Nisha, he's not going to have a way out. Tries to deny himself to the Ancients, but DM has just simply too many Eidolons. Liquid going a bit too deep. They'll be punished.
Yeah, definitely biting off more than they can chew there. Just being a little bit too greedy there. That's losing three heroes in total? Four heroes actually in total.
4 heroes for the off lane and support.
Didn't even get the wisdom. I think DM was the one who got the wisdom in the end.
That's correct. Yeah, just kind of, I mean, I don't know. It's just a move that I think Liquid, they're right to make in theory. Maybe they just made it a little bit too late, right? Because then they can contest the stack being farmed. Then they can go and steal wisdom. Then they get this ward up. Now I don't think it's going to work out for them here, as we will begin to farm this ancient stack. It's a big stack that the entire team's going to farm. Katomi just, yep, swift little move in there as in goes Mickey, Liquid. They will try again. Fishman gets the Icarus dive away. The Echo Stomp, no, cancelled instead buying the Bushwhack as Nisha collects the last hit. And they get a couple of these big Ancients.
Middle tower is under attack.
So Liquid still able to salvage something here.
Yep, and they continue the Fishman bully.
Yeah, that's true.
As his fourth death, and he uses TP, so he's gonna have to walk out.
Kataomi going for the D ward. It'll get denied by Boxy. Swift play there. It's nothing more enraging than getting a freaking observer ward denied.
Is under attack.
It's just feels rude. Oh, kisses. He really didn't want like that. Boxy got that deny off. Boxy trying to skitter scatter around. Unfortunately, still picked off. That won't stop, however, 33 from finishing off that tower. The Wolves did the bulk of the damage. My goodness, he is he's a very rich Lycan, isn't he?
You know, Fishman again. Okay, should be fine this time. I mean, the Lycan is gonna slowly start to, you know, be a huge problem. You know, once if he can finish his Helm of
Rolling
Overlord.
Thunder. They're gonna hunt for no one. No one though. Oh, nice job there, right on the cliff. Nisha got the double jump at the incorrect timing, unfortunately. Ulti's not going to do much for him as the Rod of Atos into a few more stuns. Another unstable concoction here in just a second as the Bushwhack also misses from Boxy. Insania, he'll do what he can. He's got really good damage if he can just reach someone. Of course, he's running right at Fishman. Why wouldn't he? No one. He needs a little bit more support. The damage just not enough, even with the level 3 little Shredder. All of a sudden, Mickey, he's showing up to the fight, but Watson, there he goes. A Chrono onto 2. Nisha jumps over it, but into the black hole is DM connecting to the fight. Kataomi throws the stun. Overall, a victory here for Entity in the river as they take down 3.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Yeah, that's a taste of the team fight, you know, for Liquid, of what Entity is capable of with their lineup. They didn't even have the egg there, you know. So it wasn't even everything.
Yeah, seriously. Everyone rotating through, you know. Entity, sure, they have to bring the whole village, but they sure as heck beat the crap out of the Liquid here. I mean, nice Chrono.
Yeah, Liquid definitely has to try to find a way to take advantage of this. I mean, it's a little bit too early for them to get Roshan, but every time this happens in the future, they have to get either towers or objectives.
Well, I mean, 33's got that bot tower. It's not anything crazy, but it gives him enough space here at least to pretty quickly get his Helm of the Overlord online.
Yeah, I mean, once he gets it, the only hero that can kind of deal with it is the Shredder from Snapfire. No one will be the only one that can actually touch the creep or try to at least kill it.
Yep.
Faces Void, Enigma, Phoenix.
Kataomi
Yeah,
is
not going to be able to
dying-
do much to it.
dying to Ancients, but it's because he does a lot of this, basically.
Yeah, I mean, this is just a very efficient way of farming the Ancients.
That's just, it looks real silly, doesn't it?
Radiant are scanning.
It doesn't matter how it looks, you know, Richie.
Dire's structures
It just
are
works.
fortified.
That's
As long as it works, it doesn't matter how it looks.
I mean, you're right, it doesn't matter.
Have you
but it,
ever tried like some nasi lemak that doesn't even look at anywhere near appetizing, but you just give it a chance and then you fall in love with it?
I'm pretty open to most foods, to be honest. I mean, a lot of Mexican food also is like just basically curries. DM, they will smoke on him now. Shapeshift, what this Alpha Wolf? DM doesn't have a black hole. He doesn't really have a chance of escaping here with his life as he is killed off.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
So 33
Yeah, they need
rotating.
to-
This might be a
And then need
tower.
to get more with this shapeshift. One tower, one kill.
Mid lane. Nisha now he's going to be able to get onto the other side of the high ground there, nice and safely, as with the new creep wave. Liquid gets the tower. That is the objective you wanted them to find, but Entity rotating on through. They have Kisses, they have Supernova, and Kataomi. He's got himself a nice target to throw this concoction at. Insania in the river here will take a death for himself. That's death number 3. Not the worst trade-off here for Liquid, who get the off-laner for that.
Yeah, but at the same time right now, all the cooldowns are like almost back up. Black Hole is like 10 seconds off.
Mhm.
He's going to be getting his back as well soon. Entity is going to hit like at least a small power timing here. With the
That's
mech
true.
plus Pavis on the out.
Especially if they decide to try and invade Triangle, would be a really great time with that triple
Liquid
stack
needs
going
to
on.
kind of somehow form like chaotic engagements across the map. Try to split them up, you know, go for different plays in different locations. I mean, we've seen a couple of those in our previous series, some that did not work, but I think in this game, Liquid has to kind of force Entity to react in different areas on the map so that they're not together with their lineup. You know? If their heroes are not together, they lose a lot of their power.
Yep. 33 much more successful at farming a big stack. He's now got the Ancient Black Dragon. He takes that with him. That was also a triple stack. And we were watching Kataomi just, you know, play it pretty close. But eventually he'll be able to farm up what is a very nicely timed Solar Crest for him.
Yeah,
He's
that's
actually
all physical damage on Liquid. You know, the Solar Crest is going to be a very, very big power spike for Entity in the team fights.
Question for you, Winter. Is this a lineup? I'm talking about if you're playing into Liquid's lineup, where you would consider building a Crimson Guard. What do you think?
On who, actually? Probably the Elk. I think Enigma doesn't want to buy it. Yeah, I mean, Crimson is good this game for sure. It blocks a lot of the physical damage from Lycan, ET, Pango, Weaver.
All right. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too. I just don't know who builds it, but
should be good on the Elk. I don't think anyone else wants to buy that item, but Elk wants to get Aghanims first.
Well, speaking of Aghanims, he's going to go for an Aghanim, so I don't know who's essentially going to get it. I think maybe Gobble Up? Are we going to see no one just spit an Enigma into a 5-man black hole, potentially?
I like what you're cooking, Richie. Sounds spicy.
I kind of like what Entity have cooked here. Maybe that's what Astini was going for. Maybe he's like, guys, let's just, you know, we need one for the sponsors. Let's get onto the YouTube highlight reels. Some Gobble Up Black Hole Chronosphere Egg.
Radiant's bottom tower
We
is
need
under
a
attack.
YouTube reel. That's basically what you're saying.
Well, sometimes, I mean, you know. Yeah, sure, they're still trying to play for top seed. There's nothing wrong with that, but, you know, there's nothing quite like, I'm sure, loading up your YouTube front page and seeing all the videos and, oh, here's me, here's my match, and We Are Electric starts spinning up, and here we go. Oh, no, it's just a quick little death onto Insania, really. Kataomi will use the stun to farm the camp. But down bottom, they know 33's been in the area.
I mean, still, it's important for Entity to come down here to evict the unwanted tenants of Liquid being down in this area, you know, stopping the Void from farming. I think it's pretty important to do that. Now 33, he returns.
And he does.
Wait,
Misha as well. He's kind of maybe looking for something mid, but no, it doesn't find much. That's the illusion rune pops, but down bottom, I actually think the Salk is going to be just fine. Stuns up. Oh, doesn't stun the dragon, actually. So DM's got to heal him. As in they go. They want this Ancient Black Dragon. This thing is so fast thanks to the shapeshift, though. Did he really shapeshift to get the dragon out of there?
No, he already had shapeshift off. He was trying to kill the Elk.
Chrono. They're going to punish this Weaver. The chain stun needs to be perfect, and it's not. Time Lapse is going to come through, but the control still might be good enough as Mickey. It'll take 2 ultis to take him down. He's also worth a pretty penny. In the meantime, DM just dropping the black hole to Insania. He stares into the abyss, caught by that gravity well, and well, that is going to be another death for him.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Yeah,
attack.
things are definitely looking really, really promising for Entity if they can get past like the early game and they're not really falling behind with this type of lineup. When you go into late game and you have a Faceless Void against a Weaver, core-to-core matchup, you're very, very happy with the outcome of the first 15 minutes of the game.
All right,
I mean,
because
Liquid,
then
they need to go now. They have to go.
Who? Liquid?
Yeah, Liquid just needs to respawn with the Weaver and run at them right now.
Okay.
If they can't kill Roshan, they have to try and kill some heroes and get towers right now. Probably just
Roche
try to smoke to the ancient area.
Okay. I was going to say, Roche doesn't really seem like that bad of a bet right now, to be honest. But you're afraid that if you do Roche, they're just going to have all their ultis, basically.
I mean, they just use their ultis. You have to get something. You can't just let them use their ultis, kill your core hero, and go back to farm, you know, and trade, you know. And then when they get their ultis up, the same thing is going to repeat itself.
Yeah. I see. Well, Liquid, they are starting to push around in this top area, but Entity have fortified. Oh, that Observer Wood's actually about to expire.
I
It's
mean,
been
Meke
scouted
is so
now.
far away. He doesn't have a TP scroll already, so he won't be able to join this fight.
That is true. If we're going to see a fight, I think 33 is just going to shove a lane under tower here, basically, force a response.
Radiant's top
Entity
tower
are
is
not
under
interested,
attack.
though.
Dire's middle
So this
tower
tier 2
under
is going to be
attack.
taking a lot of damage. Instead, they're just going to kind of sit back. They haven't seen a whole lot of enemy heroes on the map for some time. So DM, he will take the Eidolons and start to push back down bottom, where Mickey, he's farming in this hard camp. Tier 2 tower, it's just going to go down at this point, though.
Yeah, Entity just doesn't want to be anywhere near here because they know their cooldowns are not ready, you know, so they don't want to be in a bad position where they are forced to take a fight. I think overall it's a good decision by Entity.
Well, 30 seconds until you've got your chrono, another 30 after that basically, and you've got Black Hole.
Have we even seen an egg? So
Not yet,
right?
no. We've seen basically every other ultimate. I don't know if we've seen an Earth Splitter from Aiden yet, but everyone else has ulted at least once.
Yep,
so
they're gonna
Roche is going to be the move.
Entity, they have their chrono up, but probably too far away to do anything about it at this point. But it's okay. They have the more scaling-ish lineup with the team fight. If the game goes long, it's fine with them. You know, they just need to ride it out at this point. Liquid are the ones that have to rush with their lineup.
Mick is not taking Roche, by the way. He's not with the team. He's not going to have this Aegis.
33 is the carry.
Or yeah, I guess he is.
He's super fat right now. Orchid plus Helm of the Overlord. So he basically kills the anyone, right? Who nobody has a dispel for the Orchid.
Fishman has one. He's got a Yules here.
Okay, so except for Fishman and Enigma.
The Guardian Greaves, right? Of course.
Yeah. The rest of the heroes have no way out.
Well, I mean, Watson's going to have a Manta in... Well, still, I mean, the recipe's very expensive now. But you're right. For now, that's an accurate statement.
He has a timing window. If he can get like one core kill, especially the Faceless Void, you are going to be able to take control of the whole map right now. But they have to find it first. They are waiting for the Tormentor. He's going to start with the Tormentor.
Yeah, okay. So he'll do that. Nisha and Insania will try and defend Liquid's Tormentor at the same time as Kataomi unable to really prevent the steal. And Liquid have been successful in defending their Tormentor. However, I think, yeah, Kataomi simply is just going to get a bit too aggressive there. Liquid will kind of basically slap him down.
Yeah, he just didn't expect Liquid to stay around for a little bit, you know, after killing the Tormentor. So just giving away a free kill there. Liquid very, very happy to take it after killing the Tormentor. Yeah,
so Boxy's got Hunter's Boomerang, and we're about to find another shard. It's for Nisha. Not bad. Roll up for free. Half decent. I mean, into all this team fight, I don't know if it's going to make that big of a difference, honestly, but still. Better free than not, right? So Liquid with some pretty big objectives now, but Entity with their ultis ready to go and some good wards.
Also Snapfire getting level 15. This is a pretty big deal for this hero. You get the extra Shredder attacks as your talent.
More chances for this Ricochet 2 to get to work.
Yeah, this hero is actually so insane. He does so much damage in the team fights this early on with just 1 or 2 items.
Radiant are
scan on scan action. Mickey from behind the fight.
Been waiting for some time here. He's going to get his reward.
DM, there they go. DM in trouble. Hunter's Boomerang. The damage is easily there. That's a fantastic pick off. No one. He's on the high ground. They're going to see a man here. Oh, but he's a little bit too close, I think, to the rest of his team. And careful mid, Fishman. 33 might end up just running you down here as that Astral Spirit is starting to close in. Fishman will be forced to Icarus dive. Did get crippled there by the wolf attack, but otherwise will be fine. And Entity, well, they're just going to have to TP on back now. Ooh, all right. A little Yule Scepter there. I don't know if that Sharpshooter would have been enough. 550 max damage. No, doesn't seem like it, but, you know, better safe than sorry.
Yeah, just because you can then. And now Entity, they have to try to, you know, be careful of all these pickoffs already. If they give one more pickoff, Liquid is going to be able to maybe, you know, threaten the high ground, you know, with this Aegis on 33. It's still 2 minutes. Entity have to be really, really cautious in the next couple of minutes, especially these 2 minutes.
Yep. Yeah, indeed.
Time to play defensive.
First Max is up soon. Watson's about, I mean, just this camp, I think, is going to give him his Manta style, so he'll no longer have to fret about that Orchid if he uses it correctly. Maybe just another camp then. One more camp. But he's nearly there. And speaking of farming one more camp, Kataomi, well, a few more camps away, basically, even for a hero like himself. But this first Ag is about to get online. It's time to start thinking who will receive his blessing.
Actually, probably you're right. It might be actually just be Faceless Void. Because the rest of the heroes don't really need it.
No, I think so.
Much. I mean, Fishman.
Solo kill here.
Pinball.
Oh, No, it's just, you got shield crash, and yeah, there's just too much damage. Very nice. Gives Boxy his level 2 sharpshooter there, I believe. He might have been level 12 at the start of it. Okay, BKB now for Lycan is complete. But Aegis is on its last legs here. 40 seconds till it respawns. Liquid have not made any serious attempts to push up to high ground yet, but mid and top tier 2s both down. There's the first exit, and indeed it is for the Faceless Void. So time walk now applies bash.
Some extra disable. Some catch, maybe.
Yeah, I reckon it is. I mean, it's just a little bit of bonus damage. Maybe you can consider getting Shard here to give it more range.
Don't know if you actually want to buy the shot. I mean, it's okay if you get it from a top enter.
I reckon it's really good with your Ags, though, you know? Just perfect synergy.
Yeah, that's true. But he needs to get other things too.
There's a stray puppy following Watson around, by the way. Can we keep him on? Can we take him home? They're not going to be too happy about this. They smoke immediately. Not only did they smoke under a wolf, they smoked under a ward. So Liquid, they'll just set up for a tier 2 siege, but DM, okay, he avoids the first one, but there's still too much burst damage. Even with the Guardian Greaves, he is still dead. No buyback for 40. Watson, his smoke did break 33. He's bringing in the boys, but there's no more Rolling Thunder here. Will they continue to force this fight? The team fights. Ulti's still looking pretty scary. 33, he BKBs. He's just straight after no one. Will they commit a Chronosphere? The Earth Splitter is pretty decent. No one. He is going to get chronoed, but he's just going to die to Mickey, who stayed outside. Supernova Sun on top as the stun doesn't find anything here. Liquid, they're doing just fine. They have lost their mid laner, but a 2-for-1 trade in their favor here. The ulti's not coming together correctly there for Entity. That used everything except for the black hole and the kisses.
Liquid, yeah, I'm just making it really hard for Entity as well. They're playing way faster, they're forcing them to react, and now Enigma still has black hole, keeping in.
Oh, that he does actually. It's a good point. It's a long duration stun. 33, look at these stuns. DM runs in, but he's put to sleep now. Watson on a very low HP, taking down to this vessel before he gets woken up. But that Echo Stomp should allow Liquid indeed to disengage as everyone else simply TPs away, but 33 is going to fall. Makes it a slightly worse trade there for Entity, as overall it becomes 2-for-2, doesn't it?
Yeah, but at the same time, you have the lineup that scales way better. Like, you know you're not going to lose this game when you have a 50-60 minute game, you know, as Entity. Your draft is just superior if he goes down that route. And DM is going to make sure they have more ways of surviving. He's going to build into the Crimson Guard, which we kind of briefly discussed about.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a good item. If he can get it off so far, the control has been basically pitch perfect. Nisha, he's going to try and punish Fishman here. Roll up allows him to do just that. He's put to sleep. Beautiful control there onto Fishman, who is having a tough day. 2, 6, and 8 for him. Well, taking a look at that team fight, and I mean, it's so hard to set up your team fight spells when, honestly, you just have heroes like just running you down, right?
Yep, Liquid, they're just doing a really good job at splitting them up. They're like not ready all the time. Entity, they're kind of reacting towards what Liquid is doing. Like they're sharpening the waves too quickly, so they're sending heroes to push out the waves, but they're getting caught at the same time. You know, DM getting caught, and yeah, it's kind of like Liquid overstaying their welcome. Like the DM kind of revived, and I guess they kind of forgot he doesn't have a very long death timer. They took the fight too long, and he's already alive.
Yeah, he saves his black hole as well, so we've got Kisses, Black Hole, Supernova, and Chrono in 20 seconds. Roche, he might be up in just 5, Winter. We'll see how long that is, but I suspect that's going to be our next point of contention here for both teams. It's a fast Roche. He's going to spawn basically instantly.
A fast Roche benefits... Actually, it might be fine for Entity. They have all the spells up anyway, so they don't really care.
By the way, I think Watson bought a shard. I just saw him reverse time walk.
Yeah, you're right. You play more Faceless Void than me.
Well, yeah, I do. I do like to play Faceless Void support. Slasher's way.
You get the shard?
Well, you need the shard, of course. Because late game, you need to just time walk in and then time walk out to give your team vision on spells. It's really good.
I'll definitely try it out.
Well,
make sure I buy that Guardian Greaves on Faceless Void.
Yeah, Guardian Greaves. You want other auras first, actually. Other auras are just better.
Actually, if you do that, it's probably better for you to get time zone, right?
That's interesting. That does change things quite a bit. Yeah, because then you're just better earlier. That's true. Okay,
And
Liquid.
Nisha in this room.
Roche has respawned. They forced DM to TP back to deal with this split push, so at best it's a 4 versus 4 as Insania also TP'd all the way back home. But Roche, he's been pinged, and this time, well, Mickey's here, so this will be fast, especially so with the Halberd. This is a strong position for Entity now. They have managed to sneak around. They're going to become approaching this fight from the outpost area. They need to delay it a bit longer. They need a Chronosphere now. Roche, he's going down. Last 1,000 HP. Kisses Chrono. They've caught just about everyone. Do they have enough damage to take down all these heroes? Watson, he focuses down, but Mickey, he still snatches the Aegis. Watson, I don't know what happened there. He gets his hands on the cheese as Supernova may not come out thanks to that Orchid. The Yule's already been used by Fishman. He's dying to the Acorn shot in the pit, but this fight, it's still gone awry for Team Liquid as look at that Faceless Boy Time Walk shard getting put to use. The Black Hole as well. As DM gets the solo kill onto 33. Mickey, he's still alive, but he's trapped now, and there is absolutely no way he escapes on that second life. A 5-4-1 trade as Watson, he'll end up with the ultra kill. What a fight from Entity.
You are never gonna see a better smoke move than that, you know, like the way they smoke around, they went past the twin gate, go behind the Roshan and then get the jump there. That was beautiful to watch.
Look at this. Just look at this. Kiss is already in the air by the time that chrono comes down. The only mistake, actually, it wasn't even a mistake. It was actually just a heads-up move there, I have to say, from our Hoodwink, who throws the Bushwhack to stop Watson from securing the Aegis. Wow, Nisha just lost half of his HP, by the way, to no one. That was
overall,
scary.
this play just started with that brilliant smoke. You know, the way they smoked, the angle that they took, the path that they actually taken it, just caught Liquid by surprise. They were not ready. They got jumped, and after that chrono, that was it. You know.
Agreed. Yeah, beautiful fight.
It all
there.
started when they saw the DM TPing bot to push out the wave. Liquid thought that they had some, time to actually go.
DM doesn't have Black Hole. Does have a pipe of, make that a Crimson Guard and the Guardian Greaves, as that's a swift interrupt there. Prevents Insania from getting him, but now he's up onto the high ground. I don't know if that's better or worse. In comes no one now with a level 20 talent. Regen rune active as well as 33. He's getting his butt beat. Watson, he's got another time walk here. Guarantees the bash onto 33 as they hit him now with the kisses raining on down. 33 needs to find a way on out of this fight, but Fishman catches up to him. Icarus time, the first aggressive Yules perhaps of the game as Entity. They are in control of these fights now.
Getting full control of this game right now, not just the fights, you know. Like with that Roshan, and now winning another team fight here, Liquid just has to go back to their side of the map, sulking, licking their wounds, and this is not the type of thing you want to do when you have a Lycan Weaver and Tango Trico, you know. If you are being forced back to your side of the map, it is super bad for you.
Katomi. Oh no, he's gonna. Oh, Box. He doesn't have sharpshooter for 5 seconds. Actually, I thought he would have died there, but he's just fine. He's just fine. He's got Berserk Potion as well for an additional dispel. It's lovely.
I mean, we are just going into the stage where Entity's lineup truly has come online, you know, with all these late game items.
I have to say, I mean, I absolutely love that they ended up giving Watson the shard. Because, the Ags. Because, like I said, it's hard for this team, I think, to find an engagement if Watson's not able to just time walk in and at least guarantee a bash. Give himself like that split second, you know, to decide whether or not he's going to chrono or if he's going to back up or what, you know. I think it just gives him a little bit more ease of execution. Otherwise, like, what's your initiation? Katomi stuns himself and the entire enemy team on a concoction. I mean, what's the move?
Yeah, you're definitely right about that. It just makes it easier for them, gives them more options. You don't really want to rely on Enigma, you know, starting the fight for you. You know, that's not ideal.
So what's the strat now for Liquid? Just divide and conquer, try and split push this way, force some errors, force some mistakes.
Red Dota. They have to try to speed up. I think Lycan has to be positioning himself outside of the map, no matter what. Whenever his team is getting into some kind of a small fight into Entity, or maybe they can just try to distract them and let the Lycan go to the high ground. I think that's probably their best play right now, given the circumstances of the game.
Ooh, they got close to catching someone. That was Nisha. Yeah. Close, but no cigar. Insane. I love this play. He's gonna send his he's sending his boy through the twin gate, I believe. Oh, and it's seen something he doesn't like, actually. Kiss is chasing him down. His own Astral Spirit's going to betray his position as they see him out on the creep wave, and no chance to TP away thanks to the guaranteed bash on Tombak. He's very speedy, though. This is decent space created, but ultimately, he has no way out of this. And there's Watson. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's got him. TP immediately, but look down bottom. Look down bottom. They know that Nisha's going to try and be another little bit of a rat. Katomi, he's already channeling the blink. He tosses it, and in comes the TP from no one. Nisha, he can't kill the wave because they fortified it, and they even commit the chrono. Oh, Nisha absolutely destroyed their Entity with the move.
Yeah, with the plays, with the moves, with the prediction, with the map sense, with the game read, and mid lane DM.
DM, he's just
another
gonna
solo black hole. I mean, they don't really need it for anything else now.
It's true, but can they finish off this kill? Absolutely no one finds him there with a little shredder, and even forces Mikke to use that time lapse a bit earlier than he would have wanted to. Did they catch him with the dust? They absolutely have, but can they now catch him with a follow-up stun? He's a bit too speedy.
Entity on a mission, you know, exterminating the rats on the map. And Liquid, no answers, you know, for what Entity is throwing at them right now.
Watson just up to the high ground. That's the first fortify used. They'll get a second now when the the melee creeps are destroyed. A fancy little bit of footwork there from Watson, who uses that to reverse time walk to full effect. So, oh, I thought they were going to leave it alive on 1 HP, but no, DM Eidolons, they finished the job. Insania, he's got to be a bit careful here. They've got time walks, and they've got the initiation. He's dead. He does have a buyback, though, as in they go now for a little bit more. Mikke activates the BKB. His time walk is going to be ready, but it's 33. He's in a little bit more trouble now. 33 just running for his life. Supernova Sun as well is going to be committed. Mikke trying to finish this one off, but Nisha, he can't help at all. Time lapse is used, but he's still stunned, and Katomi, he's ready for a max duration stun as well, burning him down with the Sun Ray. They've got Mikke. He's down for the count. Oh, that's a one hell of a bushwhack there. They catch 3 heroes, allows him to find no one at the very least, as Watson, he can't walk through the twin gate, but he can time walk through it. Watson now beyond godlike. The buyback from Mikke. Glindir down. 33. He's going in, doing what he can now with the shapeshift active, but he doesn't have the BKB anymore, and they just can't stop Watson. Another time walk in a few more seconds as Insania. He will die back to no one who's fought back and TP'd in. Watson just stuns them all, and down go the kisses. Down go Liquid one by one. Watson on the double kill. They're just running. They're scurrying across the ship lines like rats from a sinking ship here. Liquid hunted down one by one as Watson secures the game on the ultra kill. Entity will win in game number 1.
Yeah, very, very nice buyback there from no one. Just giving Watson the extra hand that he needed, you know, so that he can actually fight back and just close out the game, you know. It's overall very, very good game, you know, by Entity once more.
We've seen a little bit of a delay. Thanks for sticking with us, folks, as we are about to wrap up Group B and C. Well, we don't know exactly how things are looking in the Tundra series, but neither do Entity. And if they wanted a chance at top of the group, they need a win here. Are we going to have a first blood early on? Hook!
Oh, no, you missed the hook.
He missed.
Oh, no.
But how could he? He made it. Coach Astini made it look so easy the way he was just kind of, you know, throwing his hand.
Well, you can always tell the coach, it's not as easy as you think, and you're not the one playing.
That's true.
You can't lose the argument if you do that.
But he's going to have a chance for another hook here, by the way. I don't know how successful it'll be because Liquid have a ward behind. Okay, this is going to be a bit crazy. 5-on-5 team fight. They've already thrown the hook now on Mikke, but Mikke gets a massive shield out from this Resonant Pulse, and instead it's Fishman who goes down first. Now the chase continues. Liquid, they think they can get more. I reckon they're right about that. Dual breath, catching both heroes here. Another hook in 3 seconds. But I don't think Katomi's going to throw another one, right?
Yeah. Check hero too strong, level 1.
Right? He's not going to throw another hook. He's going to throw another hook. This one, it's going to catch Insania. The Eidolon's beating him down, and no one. He should have himself a kill here, but Mikke will be able to get through the pudge. In return, a little bit of regeneration there, actually, as 33 throwing the barrel now at DM. No one. He's going to turn now. He's got Burning Spears, level 1. Mikke, he will die. It is a bloody first minute of play here, as both teams playing a bit fast and loose, I would say, with Winter in game 2.
That's what we want, you know. Crazy game, kills every minute. When was the last time you've seen a game like that? 20 minutes, 20 kills?
We might be on track for that one. There's a hook again onto Mikke. Gets caught up top lane. That'll burn through his shield here, at least early on. But man, this Resonant Pulse barrier, this Sanctuary shield is actually pretty good. Especially into these Eidolons, not gonna lie.
I mean, not as good as the Pango one. The Pango one's better.
You think?
Shield Crash. I mean, they're both what? All damage barrier.
Well, this one depends, though. This one, I mean, I don't know the numbers for the Pango one off the top of my head, to be honest. But this one seems very strong as well. So you can see Watson really starting to deal a fair amount of damage here to 33 down bottom. But I'm excited, man. Any game that's got a Pudge support duo. When I asked you if Pudge Enigma would be our support duo, I should have asked what would be Pudge Sven. I wasn't really expecting that.
Yeah, because they always play Pudge carry, that's why it didn't really come across my mind, you know.
Yeah, agreed. I wonder how easy no one's gonna have it here. That's the hook. Okay,
Yeah,
once
but
again.
you should actually be watching the mid lane the most.
I agree, because it's probably going to be very pivotal. I think it's going to, like, not basically determine the game, but it'll do a lot. There's another hook in 3 seconds here, though. As much as I want to look mid, it's so hard to look away from this top lane. Telling myself rubbernecking here. 5 denies, by the way, for this DM Enigma, so this Pudge certainly is creating a fair amount of space. But mid lane, what are we looking at? We're looking at fairly even, aren't we? A couple more denies for Nisha here. Small lead.
Yeah, I wonder if the lane is going to start to change now when you have the second point burning spear. And you also want to have the inner fire as well for the Huskar, so you can block the right clicks of the... or just disarm him, you know.
Uh-oh. No longer disarms, it silences now, by the way.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, actually I forgot about that. Oh no,
So-
okay, so this is not very useful.
Oh, but Nisha just burned down. He wasn't expecting level 2 burning spears. I don't know how else to put that. He just watched his HP tick down, and that's it. That's all she wrote.
They improved... did they buff the damage? No, right? It's the same. I guess just had enough there.
I just think he wasn't expecting the second point. I feel like for the most part, I do see a lot of inner fire here on mid Huskars, but it's not the most common hero, is it? Fishman making some space, making some time. He'll get to the Ancients before 33 pulls off the chase. Fishman, I don't... Oh, he's going to Healing Salve. Okay, that's immediately canceled. Boxy continuing to run. There's a TP scroll. Boxy, what are we doing here? Okay, now we're going back the other way. Hold on, maybe he lives here. He's got another war cry in a second.
Where is he going?
I don't know. He's going to drag a wave now. And Boxy's like, I've had just about my fill of this. See you later. Okay.
Oh,
Nisha.
Monkey King is here.
Yep,
Bye
that he
bye.
is. There's a stun. Wait, hold on. No one's coming. No, he can't. Nisha's not going to kill him either.
I think he wants to die, you know, at this point.
Well,
so he can TP out. Poor
I
Squirky.
guess, but he's actually made a lot of space happen now, hasn't he? I mean, that doesn't seem half bad with the way the monkey rotated it over. Hold on, and speaking of monkey, he's gonna he's gonna try and find maybe bounty runes, but Pudge has just consumed both of them. Katomi, he's in deep though. This is probably too deep. Boundless Strike is ready, and now this is going to be a dead Pudge. I don't think he lives nearly as long as our Sven did. He's such a silly game.
Taking some bus ride around, hitching a ride here and there, like the 2 supports of Entity running
Oh,
around.
hold on. Nisha, this is very much like a pub game, I have to say, as they are going to try and encircle him now. A lot of Eidolons jumping on out. It's down bottom. Fishman, he is killed off. 33's got enough damage there through the TP scroll. Casual ganking level 4 Monkey King, but I mean, what else do you do? No one's already up to level 6 in fairness.
I mean, somehow Fishman, was he like TPing to another lane?
Nisha.
He has no
Dire's middle
TP.
tower is under
Okay,
attack.
never mind. Nisha's like trying to run away from the Huskar now, level 6.
Yeah. He's actually, he
this-
didn't
this
have
lane-
Simeon Stride there. His HP was too low, so that was a pretty scary moment as
Oh,
he's
he's
hit by the hook. Kataomi, what a connection there. Kataomi tips Nisha, Watson tips Kataomi,
Is under attack.
and the cart's alive.
So this is the Monkey King counter?
Yeah, that was it all along.
Radiant's bottom tower
Poke the darn monkey out of the trees, Watson.
Dire's middle
He's
tower
safe and
is
sound
under
on bottom, 16 wand charges. All right, we were right. Mid lane was the lane to watch here, huh? He's sticking around mid. Nisha, he's not TP'd yet. Finally, he's going to decide to TP bottom. So they're going to make a play instead to take down Watson. Again, he's going to be tough. 16 wand charges. But his tower, well, we'll see how long that lasts. Watson, dusted. Nisha giving chase with Simeon Stride. He's fast. And through the twin gate comes Insania. 4 heroes down bottom. As the
That's
tower
actually a
mid.
Really good play there. bringing in the Jakiro, I don't think they would have gotten a kill without Insania coming in.
I agree.
Now the
And
Monkey King has been relegated to a support position.
and look,
right now.
they're gonna actually go through the gate as well. They're gonna look for DM. He's actually still level 4, but he's pretty close to the tower. See how aggressive he wants to be. Oh, he wants the range creep, Winter, and that. Oh no, actually, an Eidolon gets caught there. DM, he doesn't have Black Hole. He's got a little bit of healing. The Lotus, no, doesn't come through, but no one. He's TP'd already. Wants his kill onto Nisha. Nisha killed off by the stun of Fishman is now, we're just full on brawling here. No one. He's going to be able to turn, actually. He still has some damage to output, and the regen, not good enough. Mickey's got him with just the Aether Remnant damage. Eventually, he goes down, though, but it is a double kill, and Boxy, well, somehow, he's ended up underneath the tower. Oh, it's because it's about to be Wisdom Rune time. I don't think they can catch him here. He surely dies, but gets away with a stolen Wisdom Rune.
Yeah, that was all worth it for him. But
Watson-
he has to give away a stack.
Yeah, Watson does it on the other half as well, though, so it's still 1-for-1. But the kill onto the Huskar, I think, is the important trade there for Liquid, right? It's important to stop him early.
Yeah, and he had used his TP as well, so this is going to stifle his growth in the game. He has to walk out, give them some time to breathe, especially the Monkey. He needs some time to recover. Still level 5.
Monkey. Okay. Throw a stun at him. And you know who's quietly having a fantastic game besides no one? It's actually 33. His Radiance is going to be online relatively soon, Winter. I mean, I say relatively.
True carry. He's the true carry of this team, right?
Hook catches
Full use of
Nisha.
his face.
I don't think Nisha's feeling that great about this game. However, the hook finds Katomi just in a bit too deep. No one. No, there's no way. No one. Yeah, he cannot continue fighting here. In 33, he's CP'd in. Primal Split is ready to go. So, a hook connects, but comes at too much of a price. You did force 33 to TP, which is not bad. He's going to lose a half a wave down bottom, maybe even a full wave.
Yeah, but you see how Liquid, they are just trying to bring numbers. They know that they can't deal with the Huskar.
Are you
easily
seeing
with
that? Level 6 at 8 minutes and 14 seconds. I mean, what do you expect, I suppose, but that is a Huskar after all. Top DM. They're going to go in aggressively, and he's going to die to the mark damage there of Astral Step. Well played by Mickey.
You must learn to live with the void inside.
As in goes the Monkey King. Uh-oh. Well, he's in trouble now. Fortunately, they don't have Wukong's... Sorry, they don't have a Dismember yet, but Watson, he's come through the Twin Gate. Mickey's in a lot of trouble here. Look how big that shield is, though. He's still alive. Kataomi goes down. Fishin kills the courier, but Mickey, is he going to live here? Another Astral Step. They're chasing him down with the Eidolons. Fishman cuts down Nisha from his tree just to make sure they can get the kill, and Watson collects his life there. Do they have the stun? Absolutely, and I think they even had the damage to kill him there. Nisha, he takes another death as the TP down bottom. They want 33. Can they actually get him? I don't know. He's got his Primal Split here. No one. He may have bit off a bit more than he could chew as Boxy's going to connect. And no one getting thrown this way, that way. He dies. Armlet toggling. It was not going to get him through that one. And all of a sudden, Fishman, he was scouted on that Observer Ward as well. Fishman in a lot of trouble here, trying to run for his life, but they're quickly going to catch up to him, I reckon. And without any support, he surely dies here.
Radiant's middle tower.
Look at this guy. He's really making them work for it, isn't he? Throws the stun. Yeah, but he's still dead. Okay. In the meantime, top lane, they're going to make another play for DM. The action's non-stop. As Insania rotating around. He's got Macropyre, no points of Ice Path, however. As there they go, kicking things off. DM, no chance to live there. Did he die for a Lotus? He did die for a Lotus.
Yep, he did. It's just the game is already very, very crazy, so nobody knows what's going on. So you see a lot of random deaths happening.
That is very true, but Entity have kind of, well, they've been getting Watson involved in the action, and that's certainly something. They finally have level 6 for Kataomi here, so that's a pretty good solution to stopping a Brewmaster from being able to ult. As the smoke play, they're going to go up with this haste rune now. They will only find a little Insania, though. Not too crazy here. Nice silence there. They may look for more, though. No, but Nisha's he's just too mobile. You've heard of Bat Mobile. Have you heard of Monkey Mobile?
Radiant's bottom tower is
I'm
under
seeing
attack.
one now.
That we are.
I mean, on the other hand, I feel like Liquid has done a good job. Like, with this Monkey, you know, like deciding to just abandon the lane, just give up the tower and just help the side lanes.
All right. I mean, he's kind of a little bit of a support.
The
but-
Brewmaster and the Void Spirit has That's a very good game.
This is wide. They should know there's a ward here. I'm shocked they haven't found a D ward yet. Uh-oh, spell stolen. That's Stormhammer. That's not half bad. In fact, Liquid, they'll make a go at Fishman now. He does outrun the dual breath, and with that goes the kill. What's Mickey building, by the way? Just Sanjin Yasha, is it? No, Echo Saber Yasha. We're no longer in the heyday of Universal
He just wants
Heroes.
to join the monkey and fight. I think Brewmaster is the true carry here. He's the one that's gonna probably mop up majority of the farm on the map. He's got his Radiance.
Yeah, I mean, it's not Nisha. All due respect, I mean, he's just kind of basically rocking 3 Wraith Bands. He finally gets the Javelin online, but a lot of value items for him.
Radiant's bottom tower
As the
is
spot
under
tier 1
attack.
tower is going to be sieged and taken down.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Mid lane, Nisha, he's going to show here. Watson will just tickle him a little bit. Has his own Maelstrom up already. No way this hook connects right. They hit a hook. Wasn't expecting the Pudge to be lurking in that area. The question is, can they kill him in time? Rotations are coming through. Mickey, he actually wants to fight here. They are going to lose Nisha, but Mickey, he's in position to pick up at least a kill. Down goes the Pudge. Foxy's now starting to TP as well. Watson didn't even have to use his Gleipnir there. He's going to be just fine. 1-for-1
that
trade.
was so much patience by Katami. That was a very, very good player. He waited for quite some time. For kill, he knows that the wave is pushing in, so he already was ready there beforehand. He knew somebody had to come and take care of the wave.
You've given the Rubik Max Shikuchi. That is, as the kids say, it's an L. Quick D word there.
There's
Foxy
so
knows
many
it.
things to steal. Anything
Yeah.
from Sven is great. Pudge, Weaver, Shukuchi,
Uh-oh.
and Enigma.
Uh-oh. Fishman, this time, there's no way out. He dies. Yeah, and slowly but surely, the true carry of Liquid 33. This Radiance is on its way, Winter. All right, so when you say carry Brewmaster, when you say this Brewmaster is going to carry the game, what is that going to look like here?
Radiant's middle tower
It's
is
more
under
about
attack.
his farm priority in this draft. He gets a lot of farm priority because your mid monkey kind of got shut down a lot,
Right.
and you have a safe lane phase. I was gonna say phase as well. Void Spirit.
Radiant's top tower is under
Right,
attack.
the other Void. 14-minute wisdoms here. Let's pay attention. DM has been having a pretty rough game, by the way. 3 minutes away. They're going to send Fishman up for bait, but Insania is in a really good spot to steal this. Unfortunately, Fishman gets the stone off with pretty good timing. Hook somehow missing everything there as Rot is stolen by Foxy. There's going to be the first primal split, or a second one, pardon me, as they're going to go on to DM. DM thought he was going to maybe get a black hole off there. Fortunately, that would have been canceled instantly, so he's pretty happy that that goes down. And Mickey pretending like he's going to kill 33's pandas. Actually, I think they wanted it to die, so he didn't spawn there. Hook. This
nice
time they
hook.
do catch a target. McKay. He's got spells to play with here. I don't really think he's in too much danger. Another Astral Step in just a second. The Pigbolt to try and escape. Hook in 2 more seconds. So I think he's just fine.
So the guy landed a hook on Rubik with Shukuchi on. How
I didn't-
insane is that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was pretty good. I didn't realize he was Shikuchi. That was a damn good hook.
It's very impressive on the punch so far. It's still a 50-50 game. Roshan's gonna move top now. Entity maybe thinking about just getting it right away with the Husker.
Yeah, in the meantime, 33 just farming away towards his next item, the Ag Shard, the quote-unquote carry here. And Nisha recovering as best as he can. It's a Maelstrom build for the mid-monkey. Of course, a lot of those stats that you see on timings are going to be based on support Monkey King timings, but still, cool to see him there.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
All right, first stages, 15 minutes in. On schedule here for Entity, how do you think they're doing with their timings and taking a look at however the heck this team is going to win this game?
I think they ideally prefer to be in a better position here, the early game. But Liquid just doing a really, really good job, you know, just making sure that this Monkey King doesn't really get punished a lot by the Husker by moving to secure the side lane, sacrificing his lane.
Radiant's
And
middle
overall, I
tower
feel like
is under
Liquid is much
attack.
happier, you know, with the
Oh.
trade-off in the early game.
die.
Couple couriers are going to get caught here. Hook, though, does pull Insania a bit out of position. They could save him here, potentially. Spell stolen there is Warcry, not half bad. Insania, is that going to get him out of trouble? Doesn't seem like it. No one. He just leaps right on in. A big old inner fire on a 3 as down goes Fishman now. No one with the opportunity here to armlet toggle. Another hook goes finding a monkey. No ward, a blind hook there, I believe. But Nisha ends up being the second victim of no one. And now this fight, it's gone awry. There is a primal split. They may force him into using it here. As the life break, they get on top. No one. He may be set to lose this Aegis. And down he goes with the hook. Also finds 33 into the second dismember, into the black hole. My goodness, they wanted that panda dead. Foxy, he's now on the run, but again has stolen Shikuchi. And he's going to be a harder target to catch. Kataomi, another hook. This time it's not going to connect. Aiden, he's respawned here naturally as Kataomi's still alive and actually quite tanky thanks to that Glimmer Cape. He will live for now. No one just dancing in the Macropyre. Has a BKB delivered mid-fight, by the way. But overall,
like
a fight.
1 minute chase. Or 1.5 minute chase. That was crazy.
I mean, that tends to happen when your Pudge hooks one of your heroes out of position that dramatically, right? Oh, no way, no way, no way, no way, no way. And he just walks up and eats him. But Boxy's here to interrupt. That should allow Mika to get out. The inner fire is a bit annoying here for him, but he's going to be just fine until a second hook hits him. Oh, I don't believe it. And with the burning spears, they might just have his number. The healing salve attempt from Insania, but it's not going to matter. No one. He gets the kill.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Okay, holy shit, this Pudge. Kataomi just giving us a Pudge clinic here.
I love
so
that.
good with the hero.
The Glimmer into walk up dismember, and they're going to try again top. Kataomi, he's revealed himself on the wave, though. And this monkey, I mean, come on, you're not catching him. He is under a ward, though. Hold on, he's under a ward? No way,
oh
no way, Nisha! Kataomi catching another, doesn't have mana for the dismember, but he does have Watson nearby to help him pick up that kill. How about that?
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Nisha's gonna be fuming, man. Like, how many hooks has he actually got on the monkey? Like, pretty sure at least like 4. Like, every single death has been a hook onto the Monkey King.
I can't tell, I can't say exactly the count, but I can say this Pudge does have 11 flesh heap stacks. No one with the DD rune, he's not gonna, you know, dive against 3 heroes. Can't take that kill, but Boxy. Oh, Boxy, careful here. He's got Shikuchi, though. I reckon he's okay. Lots of pings up in the jungle as Liquid. I believe they have seen this Pudge on the Watcher. No one. Just farming away. Boxy will just a little Shikuchi past him. By the way, you do steal the facets effectively as well, so he's going to be skitter stepping if he gets the opportunity to do so. There he goes. See, look at him. He's just stealing. Boxy's just stealing experience. That's so funny. Mid lane, they're going to make a play now for no one. He's underneath an observer ward. They're kicking off the connections, but he gets the BKB off, looking to turn, looking to fight. Wants this kill first onto the Rubik, who pops the mechanism. Another Shikuchi away, but there's 5 stacks of burning spears on him. You are on fire, Boxy. And the hook, well, it won't kill you, but the burning spears sure will.
Just non-stop fighting all the time, yeah. It's what you get when Liquid kind of doesn't have a traditional carry hero, so they need to keep constantly battling over across the map to secure map control. They're just trying to get whatever kill they can find on the map. I mean, it's just a very interesting battle between the 2 position force, the Rubik and the Pudge. They're both like trying to influence the game in their own way by setting up kills and reading the map and thinking about what their opponents are doing and trying to stop it. Oh, he gets his shot. Okay, so he gets the undispellable Warcry now.
That's
so you
actually pretty
cancel
nice.
It with the brew.
No dispel magic. Warcry is not magic. It's just charisma, really, isn't it?
It's a built-in spell now.
DM. He might be in danger. 33 looking to kick things off onto him. They roll out the barrel. They look to focus him, and they even commit the split. Very effective kill here onto DM. Entity that they're probably, I mean, not happy for that trade, but they'll trade away a dead offlaner in exchange for the split, because now they get to play pretty aggressively here for the next few minutes, I reckon. Careful up here top, though, Watson. There is a Storm Panda coming your way. It's got Cyclone ready to go. Shikuchi won't catch him. Meanwhile, down bottom, no one. He's going to go mano a mano versus Mickey. Really, Mickey, I think, started that skirmish.
I mean, Watson's also trying to connect towards the bottom area. They might be thinking about fighting here.
I'm going to smoke. Yeah, we're going to smoke. Okay, Mickey farming dangerously nearby. Has all of his spells, though. I'm not so sure. Gleipnir, they see him. They'll connect it. Are we going to have a hook? Kataomi, waiting, not revealing. Still in the smoke. Played it patient. I like that. I respect it.
Radiant are scanning.
And no one is just running in. He doesn't care, you know, SNY, BKB.
Oh, and that's a two-headed dragon that just macro-pyred in the mid lane. No one, and he's going to sneak around. His smoke breaks. Insania realizing he is in for a tough time. No Ag Scepter here, so we actually cannot cancel that TP. Heads up play there. Make that first Tormentor take it. And now Insania has his shard. This is a very good upgrade here. 2.5% HP as damage. Pardon me, not bad at all. $33 mid. Doesn't have split right now. So he's in actually a little bit of a dangerous place as they will encircle him here. Stun gets tossed. Is there a hook or something? We're going to need a little bit of support here for Entity to pick up this kill. 33 farming in a relatively safe position. Kataomi across the river here onto the cover of the Glimmer Cape. Won't be able to find anyone here. But what other items have we managed to farm up in the meantime? Nisha, what have you got going? He's now got Gleipnir done and a quarter of the way roughly to that BKB. So his game, you know, it's been tough, but it's getting there. Mickey is hoping that he never gets... Go ahead.
He's gonna need to farm. Like for a long time, you know, you need BKB, Gleipnir. That at some point, you're gonna need... Skadi's good this game, like against the Huskar. Might be actually a good choice.
Yeah, I agree. I wonder
because
if
at some point the
Skadi.
Brewmaster is gonna no longer do it. And Monkey King, I think, will probably be your like best hero in the late game after this.
Yeah, definitely. Void's going to be fantastic at blowing up these backliners, but he's not really going for like the support killer build. As you can see, he's just kind of pushing waves from the side. 33, he's gone through the Twin Gate here. He might not be ready. Well, he thinks they're not ready for him. And Entity are inclined to agree. They don't want to fight versus that. They probably can't kill him that easily, to be honest.
Yeah, he's also kind of hasted, you know, when he has the brew up.
Look at these Nisha shenanigans. DM doesn't have Blink, so all he can do is just Midnight Pulse and try and cut as many trees as he can. Doesn't see him there. Dismember. Okay, I'm surprised they're trying to kill 33 here on themselves, basically. Watson in trouble, gets the hook into the lift, however. Will he have time to get off the time-lapse? Boxy is in position, and they set up the Aether Remnant in time. Fantastic kill there onto the hard carry. Now, it's basically two supports for free here. By the looks of things for Liquid. Fisherman gets a nice stun. No one has an amplified damage rune. Oh my god, everyone get the heck out of here. This is not going so well anymore. Insania in so much trouble. Doesn't get to cast a single spell. Katomi misses the hook onto 33. Lucky for him as his Primal Split just ended. But no one, he's chasing after more. Gets the Glimmer Cape buff. Hook in 2 more seconds. They're on to Mickey. He's silenced, but he's got the Mantis Style to debuff that. Nisha going for the play, but they cut down his tree into the Dismember. I don't believe it. The Monkey King cut off before you could even make a whimper in the fight. Now 33, he's on the run. These are long team fights, I have to say. Liquid with a tier 1 tower still available. No one just needs a little bit more cast range for this Dark Life Break, but 33, they finally catch up to him. It gets tossed on back. The Inner Fire does good work here to silence as the Sven stun onto 2. In they go again. God Strength active on the Sports Sven just for good measure as DM jumping in, just waiting for the black hole, just waiting. Finally, he lets loose as Boxy has been caught on the side. Into the Gleipnir he goes. Mickey perishes in the black hole alongside 33, and it's Watson cleaning up for the last kill of the engagement. A messy fight here for our Super Sunday Brawl, Winter, but some very fun Dota to watch, I must say.
Yeah, not messy for Kataomi. He's just landing every single hook. Like getting the Monkey King, he definitely has his number there. And getting the secondary hook onto the Rubik when he was hiding in the trees as well.
DM. He sees Insania and Kataomi. Oh, he sees dinner. He wants dinner. He's a hungry lad, Insania. And what can you offer him? 2 heads over for dinner. 2 placemats set. but Insania becomes the main course and becomes Flesh Heap Stack number 14 of our position 4 Pudge.
I mean, this Pudge is kind of like a...
Dire's bottom tower
It's so hard to dodge the hook sometimes, you know, when he has all this cast range from the Eye of Vizier, and because it's faster as well, you don't really expect it to hit you.
Another hook.
And
Okay,
another hook.
he forced 33 to ult, so he wouldn't get hooked. Oh goodness, that was in real time, by the
That
way.
should be Rosh.
Yep.
That should be Rosh.
I want to see this last hook on Boxy, who's just always Shikuchi'd around, isn't he? Nice hook there into the trees. Look, I'm a fan of Liquid, I'm a fan of Entity, but mostly I'm a fan of entertaining Dota, which is why it's just in this game. Yeah. Oh no, that's sorry, that's a death there, and that's Mickey on the reactions. Not having a great time here, and I don't blame him. In 33, oh, he's gonna push this wave, thinking that they've gone for Rosh, and instead they're just gonna set up onto him. He does have that Manta style actually to try and dispel, give him a better chance of fighting here. But Winter, 5 heroes close the door on him. He's got no way out.
Yep, thanks to the wards, you know. Katami plays like very, very good lane wards. They saw the Brewmaster early, so they were able to get there before he was about to clear the wave and get that all-important pick off. I mean, this vision, all the vision that gives you information on the lanes are going to be very, very important when the game becomes so chaotic.
Katomi, I think he's going to fancy a blind hook here. Doesn't really have that much. Oh, they're going to go up to high ground.
Yep, they're
Okay.
pipe.
Dire's
All right, well, they've got the Fortify. Are they happy with this now?
Radiant are
We'll
scanning.
see. Katomi from behind, still waiting for a hook. As there they go, the clip. Oh, he missed. He missed. That's fine.
Dire's middle tower
Insania thanking his, counting his lucky stars here a bit, I reckon. But this push is a well fought. I mean, there's no split still for 20 seconds. They really want the full barracks here, and in fact, to the point where no one's willing to start a fight around it. Hook almost catching Mickey there. No one. He's continuing to just ignore everyone and just hit these barracks. Katomi trying to just walk in for a dismember, as Mickey able to avoid out that life break with the disseminate. The root onto 2 from Nisha. Nisha with a BKB now, just freshly purchased, by the way, so Liquid with a little bit more oomph in the tank now, and with a primal split ready to go. I reckon they're going to take a fight. No one. He seems to be willing to give them one, as Mickey hooked a bit out of position. 33, a little bit of a lit on fire now by this route. No, he dodged both of those attacks unbelievably, but Mickey, oh, the jump onto Watson. Down he goes, a 5 versus 4 now. No one, he thinks he can still win this. The hook is going to take him out of the Wukong's command. Not sure if no one really wanted to be out, but either way, they will now retreat, getting the Wukongs to pop.
Oh, that was a very, very good instant burst on the Weaver there. I just realized they had enough damage, just went for it and they got him. And that kind of ends like the team fight right away, you know. Entity, they maybe tried to fight with the Husker, maybe he wanted to go in, but I think ultimately it was the right choice to hook him out of the Wukong's command and just run away. I don't think they would have liked what they were about to find, you know, towards the end.
Right. Live to fight another day, and now no one's got a full Satanic ready, so now he's much stronger. He's just hit level 20 for even more Berserker's blood. Okay. That regen anyway, sorry.
Okay, Rosh is up, you know. It should be... It's gonna move to bot. It should be the next thing to fight about for the teams.
Agreed. I think that'll be the next the
He
next
also
bit of
wants his
decider.
BKB. He's gonna need to farm one wave. One wave, one camp. And
You
then
said
it won't
Watson,
happen
right?
again. Yeah, Watson. He's gonna be fine
Radiant are scanning.
after this camp.
Yeah.
So he won't get bursted in the team fight.
Scan's a bit early from Entity, but their guts in the right direction. Is actually Liquid. They're gonna take the gate top lane. Should be a fast and easy kill here onto Fishman, Force Staff, and you know, I guess the Warcry to try and escape, but very hopeful. Does give good intel, and actually he lives long enough such that Entity may be able to set up and control this outpost. Sorry, make that the twin gate. It certainly makes it scary enough for Liquid to try and go through it, but now they have no choice. Mikkei's gone in. Kataomi throws the hook. He actually connects it. Mikkei, they break his Lincoln Sphere, though, and he does have to Astral Step back to safety. But you have this Monkey King, Nisha. He's not sure if he can take the gate. Same thing for Boxy. They're trying to take control of this thing, but they realize how dangerous it is. Nisha, he goes through the twin gate as the Gleipnir lands another hook. This time, the Lincoln Sphere is ready again, and here goes the counter initiation. Nisha with the shard. He's in with the Wukong's command. He wants to take down this Pudge, and down he goes. No one, though. He's willing to fight through this one. And with now the Satanic Actives doing a ton of damage with Boxy, he skitters away with the Shikuchi, and that's no one's BKB kited out. DM looking for the right looking for the right black hole opportunity, but this fight, it's gotten hard now as he's going to be stunned and now bursted. BKB is active on the Weaver. If he can just find the right opportunity, a little bit more lockdown, as there's some good control onto no one. They toss him up. BKB active from Watson. He's able to fight through this one, but there's just too much damage. He's going to have to make a run for it. Mikkei, he's on his tail, but it's no one who's beyond godlike. He's taken down Nisha. Watson has died, however, but buybacks out from Entity mean that they still control the Roche pit.
Dire's middle tower.
I mean, they're gonna have only 4 heroes here. Like same goes for Liquid, but they already used all their ultimates, so probably have to give up this Roche on Liquid. Maybe they can still actually fight with the Brew without. Maybe he can just run in.
They're going to try by the looks of things. 2 buybacks committed, 1 on DM, especially being pretty impactful. For Retribution confirms to Liquid the obvious as they will now run in. Radiance toggled off for 33 just to be able to sneak all the way up. Roche on less than half HP. Stacks of Burning Spears expiring as Liquid have now shown on the waves, but no one, he's going to commit here, wants to take down this Roche. Careful for this black hole. It's going to be, well, something to look out for here as Liquid, without their mid laner, get themselves hooked again here on Mikkei. Mikkei silence up, they break the Lincolns, but he gets himself out just in time. No one, he is kind of kited out by that life drain. Sorry, make that the life break, rather. BKB's ready to go again from no one. You've got a Primal Split in 30 seconds. Lincoln Sphere back off cooldown here in just a moment as well for Mikkei. But in we go. Roshan this time, it's definitely going to go down as the illusion is instantly killed. That's an Ag Scepter upgrade for Insania. Has no one. He doesn't get the kill, but he does touch the Aegis. BKB, Black Hole can instantly cancel that Black Hole. It looked like by DM. Doesn't get the chance to do anything as Nisha, he's in the fight. A second Wukong's command now down in the Roche pit area as Watson's starting to lay into them. But Kataomi, he's in a lot of danger here, and he's just being ran down by 33. 3 more seconds until his Primal Split, but he's silenced. He's being focused. Will he be able to get it off? Primal Split. He's good. The Pandas come through, and that has got to be this fight lost for Entity, right? I say that, but Watson, he's just beating them down now. Insania, he goes as no one chasing after Boxy. Once again, Shikuchi'd up. 33 gets the second support. Fishman, he goes down again as no one, he realizes being kited around and has got to give up the chase there onto Boxy. Entity, they get what they came for. Yeah, and it's just a better fight for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they traded 2 support for the Monkey. I mean, they didn't get the last hit of the Roshan, but no one managed to get the Aegis and the banner. Not sure who got the cheese though.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, but all in all, they definitely got the better trade.
That they did. Now, Entity able to push up the high ground. We'll take another look at this fight. This doesn't really even tell half the story. We started that fight at 30 minutes in. Basically round 2 of the engagement here already. I mean, Winter, what are you seeing in these chaotic fights? Who's outmaneuvering who's getting the better jumps?
It's just down to who gets their spells off better, who can cast their spells better, you know. When a game becomes this chaotic, it's all about like reacting, like dodging, using your items well, and just casting your spells correctly.
No, that's an Ag Scepter Macropire. Fortify. Sorry, that's not a Fortify, rather that is the Roshan banner. Unfortunately, these creeps, they love walking in Macropire, so they will be baited away from the all-protective banner. And you've got Boxy down bottom with still stolen Shikuchi getting ready to just cut that wave. Mikkei sieging these tier 2 towers. As the siege does continue, they've now realized Boxy's cut their wave, so backdoor's going to kick in any moment now, but there's a kill onto Insania, the life break. Does not catch 33, gets off that Mantisile in time. The backdoor has been enabled, so Entity have no more business here on the high ground of Liquid. Clutch play there by Boxy.
Yeah, clutch play, and they managed to get Daedalus on the Void Spirit now. He's going to be doing a lot more damage in the team fights. You're not going to have to rely on just the Monkey King. But somebody's going to get Black Hole. So the other cores are going to have to do the damage.
He's got his 20 talent as well, so he's got much more uptime on these Astral Steps. Minus 4-second cooldown. A couple other talents are coming out too as well. No one.
So uncommon to see a hero with no talents until only the level 20 talent.
Sorry, who are you referring to?
Void Spirit skipped his 10 and 15.
Oh, yeah, that he did. Yeah, you're right about that. 33. He's got his ulti. He'd rather not use it. But he might not have a choice. Good interrupt there by Boxy to save the day. Steals that stolen Shikuchi. Is now Fishman. He's going to run in, give him the war cry buff. Should be enough space. Watson, he's been lifted in the fight. Is now instead they're going to look for Boxy. There's detection down here from the earlier Roche fight as they have lost the Pudge. It's not looking so great, actually, for Entity anymore, I have to say. No one, NDM, they're slowly joining this fight, but they're still a bit back now as Liquid have kited this fight all the way to the corner behind the Roche pit. Okay, all of a sudden, Entity, they find themselves with Aegis, but without supports. They will clear the wave, and they will release Liquid to the Wild. But Liquid, the Wild, runs in their veins. This Boundless Strike make it the Boundless Strike Shard for Nisha, has been allowing him to get directly in the middle of the fights and set up that Wukong's. He looked really good with it, but he won't use it on this occasion. Happy with the 2 support kills.
Yeah, Pudge is a very, very big kill. Like, without the Pudge, like, initiating with the hooks, which he most of the time gets hooks off, it's pretty difficult for them to fight. You know, they need the Pudge all the time in the team fights, and the Sven with his war cry. It's all about like fishing. You know, they're just trying to throw some non-committal hooks. If you land, you go on it. If you don't, then you just back off. It's easier for Entity to fight, whereas for Liquid, it's kind of like they need to choose their targets correctly. They have to find the backline, kill the Sven, the Pudge first when they're committing with the Monkey. And I guess Void Spirit is the only one that can kind of just poke and prod and see how things go.
He's got quite a poke on that thing as well, right? With Daedalus, we're starting to see that. So, yeah, pretty dangerous.
I mean, when he gets his 25, it's going to be even harder.
Yeah, that's true. Is this Ags not coming on Huskar as well? I thought for sure this would have been a core item on Huskar, to be honest with you. The taunt.
Yeah, same. I mean, the hero is different, I guess, now with the recent changes.
Yeah, I suppose.
Because I feel like they kind of need a little bit more catch, you know, so the Axe would actually help him.
I agree. Yeah, I mean, it would basically be almost a death sentence every time for 33. I feel there's just no way he lives long enough there, and it would get blocked by Lincoln, wouldn't it? So, all right. Well, Aegis expires. I think this is an AC coming for no one. Is that correct? Indeed. So he had his courier killed earlier in the chaotic high ground fight. Boots of Bearing upgraded all the way now for DM. As Watson with an MKB and building into Daedalus, so his damage output is really about to take off now on this Weaver.
Enigma has double boots, bongo boots and greaves. Guess he just ran out of drum charges and wanted to upgrade it.
Are Entity gonna try and go through bottom right now? Seems like it, but by Liquid's positioning, they might be ready for this. Okay, just a straight siege now as Watson pulled back, taunted up once. The hook gets him out of harm's way, though. One heck of a hook. Now it's just no one on the high ground who is not going to be lifted. He's going to be hit by a boulder. That 33 hurls at him, but 33 is not going to be able to continue chasing up too far now. Okay, that's a good start, honestly, for Entity. You wasted a Macropire, and you didn't get much out of your split. But what can Entity do now is the question. Roche isn't up anytime soon, and, well, honestly, Liquid have phenomenal creep wave clear.
Yeah, you can probably try to smoke and go on the high ground. Oh, never mind, they're going in here.
Yeah, they are. Gleipnir doesn't Kemike. Nice Manta. Katomi playing it patiently here. He's been able to maneuver around a lot with this Glimmer Cape. I really, really like this pickup, honestly. Holy cow, I forgot Glimmer Cape's up to 25% magic resist passively. That's a lot. Charges.
They've been giving him a lot of ways to initiate. I mean, they finally get the Rex, but yeah.
I like the Insania's efforts. Oh, sorry, that was Boxy's effort to deny them. Doesn't work on buildings like barracks and stuff. They still get the bounty, but it is funny.
Game is still pretty much quite open for Liquid. I think they can just easily like still win a team fight. Yeah. Even though they're like 2 lanes down, I think the lanes doesn't really matter as much.
Hey, check out what Boxy's managed to pick up with all the money he's made thanks to just constantly having access to Shikuchi. Although, hold on, Boxy. Oh no, he got a little bit too greedy there, and yeah, he's gonna die for it. But he got a Heaven's Halberd. Don't always see this item every day. I think because of basically two big problems on this item. One is that it's now kind of quote-unquote dispellable or ignored by BKB. That wasn't the case before. And second, it has a terrible cast range that a lot of heroes cannot make use of. Rubik, obviously, with Arcane Supremacy, able to, be a bit more generous with that.
Dire's top tower is under
Nisha, by the way, has Ag Scepter and Ancient Defender, so he's packing a bit more of a punch now, I've got to say.
Tower has fallen.
Hook, just going fishing here for Kataomi. 33 is hitting off into the trees with his Radiance on and the AC showing, so they know something's there as he does roll off the barrel. Amplified Damage Rune active for Watson, clearing through these illusions rather quickly. Nisha trying to get in a good position here as Kataomi. He's going to move to the top side now, looking for anyone in the trees. Almost caught Nisha there, but he's just a bit too far away. Glyph utilized here by Liquid as they want to try and take a 5-on-5 fight. That Ice Path just shy of connecting onto no one, as Entity will disengage, happy with provoking the Glyph.
They're doing everything very, very well. They're just like not really committing. They're just waiting for Kataomi to land a hold. And meanwhile, Huskah's like being the front line. He's just like trying to just hit the tower and not really try to dive in too far. And just being really conservative with their plays.
Lane again. They're showing here. No one up on the high ground. See what he wants to do. Not really an option to initiate on Mickey because he's got this Linken's. And by the way, a fresh 9-second BKB on that Void Spirit. Keep your eye out on that. Liquid, eager to try and get access to the Roche bit. Roche is alive. Even if you warrant, he's guaranteed to have spawn bottom with the timing of this respawn. Single wave pushed out by no one, who, by the way, has hit level 25. He's still deciding on that 25 talent, by the way. He's going to have to make a choice soon. Oh, maybe not. Nice hook out there from Kataomi. Didn't want to fight there. As there's a little bit of split push going on here. Liquid, they're going to have to make a decision. They no longer have a mid or bot lane of barracks. So instead, they're going to go hunting. Watson, he will show on this wave. There's no Blink Dagger on Rubik, though, to instantly catch him, but maybe they can still find him. Into the trees he goes, managing to escape them for now. He's got a BKB if he just wants to try and get out of here, and he's going to decide to make the move. Time-lapse committed, but they did show a lot of heroes mid and top, so Entity feel confident to move straight into the Roche pit. 25 talent taken there, by the way. 6-second spear duration, okay. Wow, 15-second spears. That's
a lot of damage.
Yeah, it is. Just ask Roche, you can get 33 stacks of spears on someone? Wow.
That's a refresher.
We'll take that, though. Oh, obviously DM, right? Right?
He's not really casting his back hose in a team fight.
I guess, but it's just... Who? I mean, what, are you 2 dismembers? I mean...
Yeah,
oh, hold on. 33. He got silenced after the Manta, actually. Bit of a dicey moment for him, but he's got the security of the team behind him. Mickey does get hooked out of position, rather, as Watson started to do a bit of damage. Does force the BKB. 33 dangerously low now as no one. Oh, I thought they got him, but he got the split off. DM, his BKB was way too late, but he has a second one. He's hiding in the trees, waiting potentially for the second life, as it looks like this Aegis is all but secured. I say that. Look how tanky this guy is. And in the meantime, on the other side of the fight, Nisha, he's been caught. It's his worst sniper of the laning stage. The Pudge is back. The stun thrown at Nisha. Nisha, he's died, and he doesn't have buyback. Maybe they get Watson, and they do. Time lapse on cooldown for 20 seconds as he burns down to the Macropire. DM out in the trees. He refreshed, but hasn't found the opportunity for a second black hole as Boxy keeping vision, but it's Mickey over on the other side of the fight, who just dies to no one. No one just has so much damage now, and 33 out from the split. He's been clipped up on the high ground. Do they have vision? Can they stop him? No. They actually can't. Boxy, he's going to have to die for that, I reckon, as Insania is just going to go for a swift TP out. Black hole from DM. Where you going, he says. As he commits that, Insania can only scratch his chin there. As that fight, it's, again, crazy winter, but it goes the way for Entity, doesn't it?
Yeah, so much kiting, so much like repositioning, and Entity on the I think at the end just had a little bit more sustain, you know, with the 2 supports, the Magpipe.
I reckon it's game. They're just gonna straight push.
They're trying to drag the wave with the couriers now. This classic initiating.
Of course, the nerds.
Dire's middle tower.
Winter, I've got to say, you know, as fun as this game was, I think for Liquid, I'm just a little bit surprised that no one ended up building into any healer reduction against no one, especially. I mean, just look at him now. He doesn't care. They're just going to go ahead and aim to finish now with the Roche banner on down. Headsets coming off. They know that this one's basically in the bag with the lack of buybacks. Already standing up, lads. Okay. Good to see the confidence from them as Entity. Their last game here in